I'm happy to say, there, I received a Jackson Wang version of the Present You album. So,
round and round we go, losing self-control.
what's up, Disters? I'm Ardy and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I'm going to share with you guys what are the GOT7 albums that I have or own. But before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. And I hope to connect with you guys through Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description below, so make sure to check them out. Alright, let's start. So basically, most of you already knew that I am a GOT7 fan. I'm a fanboy of GOT7, so I'm part of their fandom, which is Agase. So whenever they have new songs or new releases, I'll make sure that I have this album. But for now, I have currently 6 albums of GOT7, which I'm going to share with you guys. So, from the moment that I decided to stan GOT7, I decided to buy some of their albums. So, I think I don't have the complete albums of GOT7 because some of them already stopped with the production. So what I have right now is the albums that I got from different sources. So the first album that I have ever have with GOT7 is actually their Turbulence album. Oh my god! Wow! So I got this from a friend, so with a friendly price. So I got this from Ayla. Bro, shout out to you. So, since she knew that I am a fan of GOT7 and my bias is Jackson, so she decided to offer this album to me. So when I knew about this album and the cover of the album was Jackson, so I decided to buy this to her. So let me just open this. There. So this is Jackson. Oh my god! Wow! So I bought this because of Jackson. So the next album that I'm going to share with you guys is the Identify album of GOT7. What? So I actually bought this through CNA Philippines here in Manila. So I just ordered this online. When I received this album, it doesn't have any freebies. What? Like posters or any freebies that JYP usually include whenever you buy their albums, because this album is not pre-ordered. So I just checked on their website if they have still other old albums of GOT7, and when I checked out that they still have the Identify album, so I decided to buy this. So this is the close-up version of the Identify album. So look, there. So this is actually what's inside the album. What? So mostly in this album, you got to check out their pictures years ago. No. Okay, for the next album that I have is actually the Present You album. So I was so excited when I bought this album because I was really praying that whenever I got to buy a GOT7 album, since the albums are random, so you really don't know what you're gonna receive. So it's either a a member version of an album or a group version of an album. So when this album was released, I hope that I would be able to get a Jackson Wang version of the album, and I'm happy to say there I received a Jackson Wang version of the Present You album. So I was so happy at that time. For the fourth album that I have with GOT7, so it's actually the Present You and Me album. So when they released the Miracle song or music video, they also released a new version of the Present You album. So this is I think this is the Christmas version of Present You. That's why it's Present You and Me. And then this comes with 2 CDs. So for CD 1, basically most of the songs there are also part of this Present You album. But for the disc 2 or the CD 2, most of the songs are new. So I decided to have also their Miracle Present You and Me album. So for the 5th album of GOT7 that I have with me is their Spinning Top album. So when they released the Eclipse music video sometime also this year, I think that's first quarter or second quarter of the year, I decided as well to buy this album. So this album comes in 3 versions. So they have the security and insecurity version. So I'm not sure what version I have with me, but based on the pictures inside this album, I think I have the end version. And for the last album that I have with GOT7, so the latest album that I have is actually the Call My Name album.
Damn.
So if you browse through my YouTube or my channel, you've got to see a vlog about this because I also made a full unboxing of this album. So I'm so happy to say that I have the version B. Actually, this album comes also in 4 versions, the A, B, C, and D version, and I have the letter B version. So if you want to check out what's inside this album, what's the freebies that I've got, or the other freebies that I've got from the person that I have ordered, which is GOT7 Pinoy. So she's also an Agase here in Manila. So please do check out my vlog about this album. Okay? So that's basically all the albums that I have currently with GOT7, and I'm so excited for more albums of GOT7, for more of their new singles, more of their new songs, and I hope that I would be able to see them again live here in Manila, and I hope it will be next year. And thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything. And I hope to connect with you guys through Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description below, so please make sure to check them out so that I would be able to connect with you guys, not just here in my channel. And I'll see you again guys next week. Until then, stay fab and rockin'!